going to talk about networking. It all begins with networking. First of all, you need to take God as your partner in your business and ask Him to put the women in front of you that He wants you to meet. So where do you network? Well, if you're a mom, a stay-at-home mom, you can go to parks, libraries, you can network at kids' games and schools, fundraisers, and things like that. For group networking, we have chamber events, BNI, which is Business Networking International. You can get involved in that in your county. There's free networking breakfasts and lunch. There's churches. Sunday school is a great place to network. Bible study classes. God puts women in front of all of us, even at church. NSD Cheryl Warfield met many of her customers at the Wednesday night church dinners. Some have done makeup for the singles groups at church and for the moms and daughters groups. We provide a service to others no matter where you are. Wedding stores and putting out a facial box. Have you all seen this awesome facial box Mary Kay is offering now? This is what it looks like, and you can order this on MK Connections. Every consultant is allowed to have one. And what you do with your facial box is that you put it into a business that you know. And what I did is I put it into a Gold's Gym. I asked them if I could put my facial box in there. This was before Mary Kay made them for us. I made my own. And what I did is I made it a win-win for Gold's Gym. I said I will put in a free week membership if they enter into the facial box. And then when I call them, some lucky person will win a week free to come back and have a chance to work out in your gym. So it was a win-win for that gym, and they supplied that. It was free for me to do that. Okay? Other direct selling industries. This is a great way to network, like Pampered Chef, Party Light, Tupperware, any of those. If you learn to network with those people, they will introduce you to their sphere of influence and their customers. And you can do great open houses with them and have Tupperware and you and a candle person, and then everybody invites their customers, and that's a great way to network. Make a networking book, and I talked to you about that on the other video about the professional networking makeover. I'm going to give you 8 tips for networking. Who do you want to meet? Who is your best client? We could say anybody with skin, but our best client is women, men, and teens. Number 2, have a great 30-second commercial that states who you are and what you do. It needs to be brief and compelling. When I meet someone, I say, "Hi, I am Kim with Mary Kay, and I help you create your perfect look. Have you ever had a custom makeover done on the computer? It's so easy. I just ask you a few questions and it will create your very own perfect look. I will print it out, have all the products there for you to try. It's fun, free, and very informative, and then you get to sample it." This allows you to book them either for a one-on-one, or it allows you to send them, if they're not able to do that yet, you can send them to your virtual makeover on your website. You want to, number 3, listen and help. People love to talk about themselves, so find out how you can help them. It can lead you to meeting their sphere of friends, so find her need. Number 4, learn to tell stories. It's a great icebreaker and it builds rapport. NSD Gloria Mayfield is a pro at this, and it will educate too. Number 5, the most important, follow through and follow up with the people you meet. Ask them to lunch to get to know them a little bit better. Networking is all about building the relationship. If they like and trust you, they will introduce you to their friends and family. I like to send "It was great to meet you" postcard the next day, and it helps me break the ice and create more of a bond. It is amazing what can come from a lunch or a coffee time. Follow up is the key, and it needs to be within 24 to 48 hours. Number 6, don't be afraid to ask. Who do you know? Everyone has their own sphere of people. For example, if we all went to a wedding this weekend, we would all be in front of a different 50 people, right? So ask them, who can they share their appointment with? Do they have 3 or 5 friends that they might want to get a custom look done also? Number 7, Get involved with the network. This helps you get to know people better and helps the group. Share the knowledge that you've learned in Mary Kay with others. As Mary Kay says, what you send into the lives of others will come back into your own. This business is about P&L, and it doesn't mean profit and loss, it means people and love. Number 8, learn to brand yourself. Have a tagline. The one I use is, "Hi, I'm Kim Wilson, and I can help you put your best face forward." Read books on networking and bettering your networking skills. Networking includes educating. At the next networking opportunity, bring a product and talk about it. This keeps you from being repetitive, and then it triggers them to know more about what you have and your products. If the networking group has a newsletter, put in an article about something. For example, I recently did one that talked about the importance of sunscreen in anti-aging. It is included and it's a brief summary in the newsletter. I gave some tips about what we have. Do you have a neighborhood newsletter? You could put a little brief description in that newsletter. Remember, knowledge is power, and the more you know about our line, the more you can offer to others. Okay, I'm going to close with a little story here in the book that I'm reading right now by Ivan Misner, and it's called Masters of Networking. If you have a great skill, focus, and patience, you can become an angler. The angler goes looking for a particular kind of fish he knows, where it is and to be found, and what kind of bait he'd like to use. He knows you can't just throw your line in any puddle and expect to get a strike. To be an angler, you have to plan ahead. You have to research your quarry. You have to look in the right places and shut out all distractions. Once he's found the fish he's looking for, the angler reels in patiently and carefully by practicing the giver's game. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. And then the cultivation of mutual benefits begins. Have a great week.